right, we should be live now. Just finished eating, so in case y'all hear something. But let's see who we got in here. Looks like a few joined before the stream. Black Smoke, Maxwell, I see you both. First one in after I went live, Affliction, followed by Patron and Jory the Collector and Momo. What is up? Paul, I see you. Yeah, Momo, it's too early. I'll bet you they haven't even joined yet. The bots, they join when they want to join. Damadeus, what's going on, man? Hadn't seen you in a little bit. Okay, let me switch over here. Because it just hit live. And let's jump right on into it. Because I will have me a 3 and 4 star Warlock. And we'll see what he goes for. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. And the way I do it, when I'm going for, the 3 and the 4 star, is I start in the 5-star featured arena. And I just pretty much get to win streak 5, use my 6 stars, and then jump over to the 4-star featured and pretty much spend my time in that arena. The 3-star, I will boost and get all the points I need pretty quickly. And the 4-star featured, rather the 5-star featured, all I will do while I'm grinding in the 4-star featured is anytime my 6 stars are off on cooldown, then I will use those, and that's it. And usually I can get a good 2 million or so before I switch over back to it. By the time I get 16, 17 million in the 4-star featured, which is what I normally put up, I'll switch over and then work on that to see if I can't get all the milestones there, get those 2,000 shards. Try not to miss those. So I need to show you the bot I made online. Momo, okay. Yeah, one of the groups I was in just got nuked. I think that's like the 3rd time I've been in a chat that got nuked. Yeah, Paul. Mickey Momo! Mickey Momo is an attitude. The Mickey Momo is a mellow mood. You Momo when you're drinking lemonade. You Momo soaking in a marinade. I know you're Mickey cause I'm Momo too. So I know what you're going through. Oh man, Lawrence, what's up, man? How are you doing? Anthony, hey, good to see you, my friend. In Hobbit's chat room? What do you mean, on Discord? Or online? Because I don't think I'm in a group with him online. But I'm not sure. There is one that I don't think it's his. Could be wrong. But I do think I do remember seeing him in one of the groups. The YouTubers group. Paul M, what's up? See, we have Paul SZ. He's been holding it down for you while you've been away. But what's going on, man? Contest of noobs. Yes, it is. It's arena time. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly. Finn, the mighty yet gentle dark side dolphin warrior, says, hello. How you doing? What's up, man? Billy D, hey, hey. I always make it for the Minky Momo time. Well, see, I wait for you. That's what it is. Holidays, new workplace, lots going on. I hear that. If you guys remember, it hadn't been that long, but Keith, he's been streaming again, but he switched to a new job, and so it was very hectic. And so he wasn't streaming for a while. That's why we haven't seen him. He hasn't had a whole lot of time, but things are settling down over there, so we may see him. Ho-ho, DJ Digby is in the house. Yeah, I don't think any of the bots are awake yet. I wish I could make them join, but it seems to be an automatic process. Oh, sucky. See, to grind for Warlock or not. I'm not grinding for him first round as a 5-star, but I will have that 3 and 4-star. But as the 5-star goes, it just depends on what he goes for. I don't know. His prestige alone is going to attract people. So I don't know. I really don't know what he's going to go for. My guess is high because of his prestige. But once I see what other people are putting up for their predictions, I'll see whether mine is way out of what everybody is saying, or if it's right there in the middle. If it's in the middle, it's just gonna stay. But that's the only reason I'm thinking he'll go high. And he's also a really good champion, just not what a lot of people are looking for. He's not a high damage dealer, but he has a lot of utility. Being able to shut down healers passively, there's not that many people that can do that. So, trying to remember, I think there's only one other person that can do passive heal block. Isn't it like Punisher 2099? I think. So, he's going to definitely have his uses. All right, D43, thanks for stopping by, dropping that like. Oh, I see Battle of the Pauls. One Paul says he's superior to the other Paul. Fight, 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 fight. All right, what else we got here? I didn't say it that way. No, Finn. You sure? You sure you didn't say it that way? I remember you asking me that question, and I just laughed because that's exactly what I was going for. That is the creeper. My impersonation of a creeper. How you doing? That's that guy that want to hit on all the ladies, and the one that they need to slap is that one, that voice. All right, let's Keith the mighty left-handed. Yeah. Ginger. I haven't been waking up early enough to catch his stream. I usually catch the end. As in, he just streamed like a minute or two. I mean, stream ended about a minute or two ago and stuff like that. All right, Ghost. Ooh. See, I can get my bot to say if I want to. True. Black Smoke, okay, you're back. I saw you in there before the stream started. That's right, I saw you. All right. Keith said either today or yesterday he will stream again, but still can't visit streams. Yeah. See, yep, I also grinded for Mysterio, but deciding Warlock or him. Oh. See, Lord Shadow, see if I'm in any chat you are in and tag me. I can try, but I got quite a few chats I'm in too. All right, so that's win streak 5. So now we bust out the 6 stars and try not to lose any of them. Keith is the most humble human being. He is. Ricochet, what's up, man? Oh, my. Chat done got up. Okay, hold on. Let me switch that out there. Let's see. Mysterio is the other with the passive heal block. Okay, it's Mysterio. Void's debuff for passive. Are they? I think so. Itans, what's up, man? Keith will do 30-minute streams before work. It's 11 a.m. GMT, so do your conversions for your local. Yeah, his time, I forget. But it's, I've been getting up too late. Anne of War, what's up? How you doing? All right, come on. There we go. Let's see. Hey, you watch your mouth, Mr. Mickey Momo. Oh, man. He does hour-long streams. Yeah, he usually does for an hour. Queen Sarah, what's up? How are you doing, my queen? I found you on YouTube. I did not know that Queen Sarah has her own channel. Everybody go check her out. I think that was you. I subbed and left you a comment. Let's see. Colossus SP1 looks ridiculous. Hey, it's different. Okay, let's see. Wally, what's up? What's up, man? Wally was the leader of my previous alliance for a little bit. And he is now in my alliance now. That was too many nows. He is now in my alliance. That's it. Go ahead, Hulkbuster. Oh. Okay. The man Moses, what's up? What's up? It's going all right. Yeah, that was you. I knew it. I was actually searching for a fight. I think I was looking for a Hood versus Havoc fight or some Havoc fight. And I saw your name pop up. And I was like, wait a minute. I know a Queen Sarah. So I clicked on it and saw a few videos that were recent. I said, she been holding out on us. You rarely do a fight. Yeah, that's okay. See, 1 p.m. my time when he streams. Yeah, Finn. That's about time. That's about right. I see. I'm usually awake earlier than that, but lately I've been waking up, later than normal. It's the meds, boy. Woo. Whoops. I'm actually sleeping, is what it is. And if I stay up too late, I'm gonna wake up late. So have you done the new Sinister Labs? No, I probably have not. And I'm not going over there until I am done in Arena, so priority is to get my 5 stars on cooldown so that I'm not up late trying to get them done. And them labs take a while. Mr. Beast. Whoops. You got your hand caught in the cookie jar. See, the man Moses says he's about to start up some dungeon runs. Sweet. Yeah, I got to do that too. All after the arena. Them things I do in between arena times. I knew he was going to do that. He was just waiting for me to attack. Okay. You should upload, but you don't. Well, DJ Digsby. Or Digby. Don't know why I keep throwing that S in there. My traitorous tongue. Come on, don't you want to throw one special one? I guess not. We're just gonna have to go for it. Ah, hate when he gets me in the corner like that. Now he's not gonna do anything. Once they get you a good hit, sometimes it's better just to let them hit you. Because until they do, they start doing all kind of crazy things. But once they got some damage on you, then they just sort of roll over. Oh, come on, come on. Thank you. Missed this last round of dungeons? You did. Yeah, I haven't missed any dungeons for a very long time. All right, we got you, and you. This round and the next one, and then we jump on over into the 4-star featured. See, you'd rather be the editor for YouTuber than actually make videos? Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, boy. We got her, huh? Oh, boy. This is why I usually don't use my 6 stars right away, but let's do it. See if we can avoid, because my last round are all my strong guys, and they don't lose. I don't care who they bring in. Them guys ain't gonna lose. But as long as I can, come on. As long as I can get these first 2 done. Okay. All right, we're going for it. Man, let me tell you, these fights are so much more annoying when you don't have suicides on. Oh my goodness. Come on, beast. Teach him. All right. See if we can get him to fire off that special too. If not, we just got to make sure we finish the fight with a special. All right, going for it. There we go. Now this fight, if I get it, great. If not, ugh. It is not fun. See how she just standing there? Not cool. All right. She didn't get lucky. Come on. Come on. Do something else. Come on. Come on. Thank you. I wished I had that bleed. All right, we're going for it. Okay. See, as I know Sony Vegas very well. Wait, what? Aegon is in a dungeon crystal now? Yeah. If you want him, if you need him. So I think she hides it because she's shy. Uh-huh. That's what's up. In that case, she probably screamed when she saw that I left a comment. Said, oh no, he found me. But that's right. Everybody go sub. Gix, I don't know how to say your name, but what's up, man? Is that Gist, maybe? But what's up, man? See, only reason why I'm doing dungeons is I know what I can do in arena, plus I really want one of those crystals. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see who we got. We got you. We got you. So, yeah. Yeah, these are my Billy boys. They don't lose. Killmonger? Mm-mm. Rip a fool. I knew he was going to do that. Now he's going to be fine. Good night. Stand for shadow supporter. What? Skadoosh. How many 6-star dupes do you have now? I'm still salty. I don't even want to think about it. So you're doing arena without suicides? Heck no, I'm not doing arena without suicides. Ain't no way. Even back then, when I wasn't running suicides full time, I would turn them off to place my defenders and then turn them right back on. Now, I did used to do arena without suicides, as long as it wasn't a champion I was going for. If I wasn't going for a champ, if I was just doing milestones, then yeah. But now I just do it full time. See, Command definitely knows how to take someone's joy. Don't get me started with what they did to my beloved AQ. All right, so that is it for this arena for now. 866K. So now we jump into the 4-star featured, and that's where we stay. That's where we are going to spend most of the rest of our time until I hit 16 million. Okay, let's grab that. See, started a dungeon, but it kicked me and won't let me in. Wow. Oh boy. Mr. Sinister. Yeah, whatever. So I was surprised when you found me. Aha, see? That's right. I be stalking YouTube. And then I said, wait. Is that Queen Sarah? Oh, I got to investigate. People are subbing. That's what I'm talking about. Says, well, I guess I won't be doing any dungeons now. Wow. Well, once Itans and I have the same time off. Whoops. Come on. Boom! How you like me now? That's right, Finn. I came over to Sarah and I said, hey, Queen Sarah, how you doing? Nice day, isn't it? That's right. My name is Chester. See, he ain't the only one I've been stalking for a while. Yeah, see? There we go. No, everyone is looking at... Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Sent you a message before arenas to try and run them. Now, you know, I wouldn't be doing no dungeons or anything else before arena. Especially a new arena. Stream time is exactly when they start. All right, people need to stop using Mr. Sinister in these arenas. I'm trying to remember where I got it from, Paul, but I don't remember. But I did get it from somebody. That you know nothing? You'll get nothing and like it. Johnny Bravo. But yeah, I'm imitating somebody, but I don't remember who. Because I've been doing that for a while. Been many years. Here's some candy. Uh-huh. You like Werther's Originals? Here you go. Have some. You know, I used to hear about that kind of thing happening. And see, I never really experienced the type of mindset that would do that, because from a very early age, you know, this is New York City. You're not going to survive very long. You go taking stuff from people. And I mean, even at an early age, you learned before they made those things, stranger danger and all that other stuff. You come around our neighborhood and nobody know you. Everybody is watching you on my block. So, yeah, I was taught from a very early age to be extremely wary. As in, if I don't know you, You can go on with yourself. I got nothing to say to you, and you got nothing to say to me. I got a story to tell you, something my mom did, and she couldn't even be mad at me. I think I was in the second grade when it happened, too. But, oh, wait, let me see. I was leaned far back. Queen Sarah, like that, did you? Hey, Shadow, you grinding for the 5-star Warlock? Nope. Now, if he goes very low, which I don't think he's going to, I might be tempted to try for him next round. But for this round, just the 3 and the 4-star. But what's up, Michael? Gonna open some featured GMCs. You know it. Which ones are up? That's the Warlock ones, right? I'm gonna open up 5 of them. Just 5. For fun. If I get them, oh man, be fun. I don't think I've ever gotten a featured. I barely got a 5-star. I think I've gotten 2 5-stars out of those things. Let's see. From Tribbiani, from Friends. No, I didn't watch Friends. And it was a long time before that show was out. But like I said, I can't remember. I was doing that back when I was in high school, okay? In the 80s. When I was underage. So I got it from someplace, but I don't remember where. But that was like, you know, I may have seen it like on a movie or a TV show or something. But it was somebody trying to be suave and smooth. And he was just like, hey, how you doing? And he had kind of a almost like an Italian accent, but not really. But yeah, it's been a while. Whoops, I forgot he goes. Oh no. Okay, I guess we're gonna be eating a special 3. Maybe not. Nope, we got him. The pug from the original Men in Black movie. I remember that pug. That was funny. Billy, what's up? Rasta looking good, thank you. I've been working on it for years. My goal is to have a very nice variety so that whatever challenges come my way, I've got solutions. Fast times at Ridgemont High, it's possible. I don't know. Like I said, it's been a long time. But yeah, I remember that movie. And it was in the 80s, I believe, so could be. He said Joey, could be. Oh. Okay. That's a classic. Slumber versus Thing. I know, right? I had that. I actually reset, Paul. I went in there, Slumber, with a Ghost. And, yeah, he just threw up protection. Took no damage. Slumber was over. Wrecked me. I said, bump that. And just went back in. Came out, went back in. And it was a whole new day. Whole new world. Let's see. Get you some beast. And you And then we can switch over to my 5 stars. But yeah, I'm itching to awaken my thing. Everybody keeps telling me, no, don't use the generic on him just yet. Wait. Man. It's not like I need him for prestige just yet, because I don't have the sig stones. I can dump every sig stone I have, all of my science and my generics, and he still won't affect my prestige. But he'll be a good defender, really good defender. He's annoying unawakened, but awakened, ooh wee. He is a royal pain. So, I don't know. That generic, I don't have that many champions that I would use it on. You know, if I pull an Omega Red, then yeah, he needs it. You know, if I pull a Captain Marvel movie, I'd probably use it on her. But other than those that I don't have yet, you know, there's really nobody that I have that I would use it on. Man, hopefully does everything sound okay and look okay? I asked that because just before I went live, OBS updated, and I have performance mode on, so I don't know what you guys are seeing right now. All right, let's come on, let's get these guys going here. But yeah, so ooh no, we're not fighting no Annihilus. I don't think so. But hopefully everything is okay, and sounds okay and all that. They're about to update and redesign Streamlabs. I'm already looking, and I see that they did change the layout a little bit already. I read up on some of the things they're going to do, mostly design, user interface design changes. Boom, boom, boom. You know who wrecks with slumber? Omega. Oh, yeah, he does. Rex Thing. Yeah. Like I said, he would be one that I use the generic on. I would also use it on, like I said, Captain Marvel. But who knows if I'll ever pull him. All right, here we go. You know, Anthony, I just been rewatching Regular Show, and when you said that, you know who wrecks with slumber? I wanted to say, my mom. Now, every one of y'all that watches Regular Show should know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you don't, go watch Regular Show. What you waiting for? All right, so we're going to get, hopefully we're going to get up to win streak 9. And then we're just going to march on down. Let's see, we'll grab that. You know, it's funny, the first person that I was able to take Ultrons with was Drax. At first, I didn't think he would be good because, you know, he couldn't bleed him. But he wrecked Ultron. Those Furies, woo! He put a stomping on him. All right. I'd happily give you one of my 4 5-star science gems. I'd take them too. So I usually have a use for all the gems, even if it's somebody that I'm only going to rank up in for arena. I'm not going to save it for somebody I may not get. At least not for long. Like I was waiting for Void. Had an awakening gem. Had 206 stones. Stones were about to expire and everything. And there I had Captain America Infinity War waiting. I just said bump Void. I may or may not ever get him. I still don't have him. And that Captain America Infinity War helped me out a lot in Variant. Especially aggression regeneration. Oh, it was a beautiful thing. And because of him, I was like, why do I want Void again? So like right now, if I were to pull a Void, I'd be like, okay, he goes to rank 2. There was a time where I would have took him straight up to 5. Now, rank 2, wouldn't even use a gem on him. If I get a science awakening gem, I may use it on him if I ever pull him, or may not. Still an awesome champion, just I'm no longer all gung-ho about it, about getting him. Okay, so let's see. Let's grab you. Let's grab you. And where are you, big boy? You. Am I grinding for Warlock? Daniel, what's up? I'm grinding only for the... Oh, boy. Ew. I'm grinding for the 3 and the 4-star only. This round. The only way that I would go for him next round is if he went for under 30 million this round. Then I would be tempted to go for him next round. This round, he probably will go a little bit lower because there's going to be a T4 basic. But it's also over the weekend, which is when people usually have time. So I don't know. But I think he's going to go high. His prestige alone. I am just waiting for you to stalk my line too. Oh no, I don't do that. That's too crazy. I use line basically for alliance stuff and family, mainly. Okay, stop getting them smashes. Yeah. Juggernaut. Look at him. Beast. Yeah, I used a gem on him. But what's up, Daniel? How you doing, man? Ooh. Let's see, this girl right here. She can be a real pain. See if I can get her to throw that special. If not, I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I would have taken her out. But just in case. Perion. Yeah, I saw you earlier, man. You must have gone and come back. What's up, man? Damadeus. I'm debating using one on Human Torch. I know he's getting a buff and everything, but I'm not his greatest fan. So I probably would not use a gem on him, but it's all a matter of preference. Ooh, let's use you. Who else we want to use? Let's use you. And we can use you. Okay, this should be the last of the rough fights anyway. Okay, she's not awakened, so that's cool. All right, looks like all of these fights are pretty straightforward. So let's go ahead and do that. So far, so good. No, Paul, I didn't use anything on anybody. Except a rank up gem. Or 2. Or 3. I had some fun this level up. I think I hit 200k in the level up event. But let's see. I took Juggernaut to rank 3. I took Mordo to rank 3. Used 2 rank up gems. And I literally had no one else that I would want to use it on, honestly. So I went ahead and used that. Mystic Advancement was on, of course. So I used 2 gems on them. I also took up another Mystic. Video is going to be coming out on him after a little while, but I took Hood up to rank 4. Needed to use up those resources in my overflow. So now, oh, Mr. Sabretooth, you gonna be like that? Oh, look at you. So you're not gonna attack until I attack, huh? All right, do it. Ha! Now how you feeling about yourself? Okay, apparently very good. Yeah, have all that. Yeah, sucker. Now you look real stupid, don't you? See, a really nice dungeon event going on right now. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. Me and Itans, we got this. So I used my 4-star generic on Thing, but I had no SIGs. But was it worth it? Yeah. I want to, you just don't know. I want to use that gem on him, but when I'm more sober. Oh, wait, we're at win streak 9, right? Yep, so it's time. Let's grab you, and you. And after that, we're just going to go right down the list of my 5 stars. But yeah, I've been itching to use it on Thing. But it won't really help me right now. I use him mainly on defense, right? So the only time that I probably will end up using him is when I finally decide to go through Act 6.2. I actually did the first quest. Recorded it. And I need to edit it, you know, add my commentary and all of that to it. The next one is a Sinister Boss. And I'm like, do I want to do that one? I probably need to do it soon. Because I have like 17 level 1 revives in my overflow. And so if he's going to take a lot of die-ins and revivings, then I need to go ahead and get that started before they expire. All right. There we go. Yeah, Finn, that's what it sounded like. Or she was just looking for me to stalk her. Private stalker. But nope, I don't do no stalking. I spend my time in the shadows, running from folk. I'm usually the one going, are you stalking me? Are you stalking me? Go on with yourself. What you want? But, so, I said earlier I had a story to tell you guys. Something my mom did. I was in the 2nd grade, I believe. Ooh, got hit with that. And she was coming to pick me up, right? Okay, we need to stop all that. And she decided, for some reason I don't know, to send in a friend of hers, because I guess she was in a hurry. And she sent in one of her friends who I did not know. And this person came into the school. I was playing, the after school, while we waited for our parents. We were in the gym playing. And she came over to me and said, "Your mom is outside." And I looked up at this woman that I did not know. And I said, "Okay." I did not leave. She was like, "Come on." I went running back to my friends in case she wanted to snatch me. Because I was ready to fight. And my mom eventually, because she was waiting outside, she had to stop the car because I think there was no place to park. She had to park around the corner somewhere, walk over to get me, because she was hoping to just, do a drive-by, swing by, lady got out, come get me, and then we go on. And she couldn't even be mad because I did exactly what she taught me to do when I dealt with a stranger. In fact, I was about to go tell the principal as soon as she left, but my mom showed up. And when we got home, I remember us all talking about it. My grandmother was alive then and living with us. And my grandmother was like, "Yeah, he did exactly what he should have done." And then she was mad at my mom. Like, why would you send somebody in after him that he does not know? She never did it again, though. But that was from an early age. So when I hear about stuff happening, I'm always a little bit puzzled. I know not everybody had that same training, shall we say, but that was me from a very young age. Even in 1st grade, I was very young and I knew better. Very, what I always say, paranoid. But for me, that's not a derogatory term. Paranoia was a survival trait in New York City. Amino, what's up, man? Paul, you used 3 Howards? Oh, man. You and Howard the Duck. I actually thought of you earlier, just before the stream, Paul. I was at Walmart, and they have that bargain bin filled with DVDs and CDs and all that, Blu-rays for discount. Right there at the top of the pile was Howard the Duck. I just looked at it and I definitely thought of you. And just kind of laughed as I gave it a wide berth. But I actually liked that movie back in the day. Amino 89, what's going on? All right, you bought 30 Warlock crystals. Apparently all it was needed is 3. Wow. Some people got it like that, man. I don't think it will happen to me. I'm going to buy 5, but I doubt I'm going to get him. If I do, I'll be happy, but honestly, I would be happy just to get some new 5 stars out of it. Featured GMC, I didn't pull Warlock, but I pulled, 3 or 4 new 5-star champions. I wouldn't even care who they were. But that don't usually happen to me. It could, but it don't usually happen. So I've already seen some insane Warlock crystal openings. Yeah, but that's usually the ones that you see. The ones who get, nothing, they're not going to really put it up. So you do end up with like a skewed view, because you see all of those successes and you're like, yeah. Oh man, Paul, you're having a hard time with those dungeons, man. Just call me Fire. What's up, man? Oh, just swung by to say hello. Hopefully you're still here to see me say hello to you back. All right. Yeah. My newly ranked up thing. Teach them. Oof. You saw living strands, but it didn't matter. See, lucky, I guess, but they probably open more. Yeah. Lord of Shadows, what's up? Am I from New York City? I'm from the Bronx. The Boogie Down Bronx. Does that tell you anything? See, is my thing worth rank 5 before Void, and Void Sigs is on 79 and Thig Sig is on 1? That's a tough one, Daniel. It depends on who you need more, because they're both good. We have 2 Lord of Shadows. Nope. You got Lord of Shadows and you have Lord Shadow. See, Lord is a title. Hold on. Ooh. I have to be careful because he will slice me. There we go. But yes, there can be only one. Slice! I should have bought one what, Paul? See, it went from don't get into a car with a stranger, then don't talk to strangers on the internet. Now people go on the internet to get into a stranger's car with Uber. Oh, Anthony, my sister told me a story that lets me know that this world don't have long. It was in the news. This man and another man met online in a group that had a fetish for castration. I kid you not. They met and one performed that on the other, but they were bleeding out because he wasn't a professional or anything, and he didn't know how to sew it up. The state is charging the man for practicing without a license and such, because the man himself wanted it. In fact, from what I heard in the report, he wanted it so much that, well, let's just say certain things came up while they were trying to do it the first time and had to wait. I'm telling you, this world is going down. See, I've been Lord of Shadows since the very beginning of this game. Bert, what's up, man? There can be only one. Oh, you from the Bronx as well, Lord of Shadows? There you go. See, we must think alike, man. I lived over 182nd, 183rd, off the Grand Concourse, over by Webster. That's where I grew up. But I hung out around 125th Street, 145th, sometimes 161st. And if you know, and I know you know about 161st Street, although maybe times have changed, I don't know. But when I was growing up there, 161st Street wasn't a place you wanted to get caught at night. But because it was Yankee Stadium, you didn't hear a lot of news about that area, but murders happened all the time for people that don't know. But you weren't about to hear about them on the news or anything because they didn't want anything messing with their sales. Y'all seen the Summoner Showdown this last week? Spider-Gwen representing. See, should I try to clear Act 5 before taking on Variant? Yes. Absolutely, Bert. Do Act 5. That's going to give you a nice rank 5 champion. And you can rank 5 someone that's going to help you in Variant. Okay. And Kerr, what's up, man? You should have bought a Howard the Duck. Oh, you're talking about the Howard the Duck DVD I was telling you was in Walmart. I actually liked that movie. And at one time, I had the Howard the Duck movie. I just don't like what they've done to Howard the Duck in this game. This Howard the Duck here, nuh-uh. But I actually liked Howard the Duck. That movie was cool. Had that interspecies dating. Used to crack folks up, man. We were like, what? Did they? No. So yeah, buy 1 Cavalier crystals for Warlock. Oh, I'm buying like 5 of them. And I'll have an opening. I have content scheduled out for like 2 weeks right now. Well, not 2 weeks anymore, but I got content for tomorrow, tomorrow night, all next week. So yeah, I might do it today. We'll see. But like I said, I would just love to get new champions. If I can get a champion that I don't have, even better. Only reason I did not rank up my Hyperion, because I needed Cosmics. And I took Phoenix up instead, is 1, Prestige. And 2, Hyperion is really good at rank 4, and I don't tend to use him a whole lot because the times where he rocks is usually a time where I'm going to need to spam his specials. And so since I run suicides, yeah, not such a great time there with suicides. All right, let's see who we got. Let's do that. Reading what you said, Lord of Shadows. It still is? Okay, yep, I thought so. That's why I'm like, just so you know. That's how you know somebody is from around there, because we know. A couple of my friends who are dead now, yeah, not of natural causes, used to hang out over there as well. That was often the place where they settled certain things. Many an unsolved mystery occurred over there. But in the neighborhood where I actually grew up, it was actually not that bad compared to the surrounding areas. You know, I tell people some of the stuff that went on in my neighborhood, and they're like, wait, what? You say that's not bad? I was like, yeah. I didn't have to worry about drive-bys, for example. So yeah. What's funny is that I never experienced a drive-by in my neighborhood. I say that specifically because I didn't always stay in my neighborhood. But I didn't experience a drive-by in my neighborhood where I actually lived until I moved down to Georgia. We lived in this little cul-de-sac. It's actually where, if you remember, this guy Temple comes to the stream every once in a while. He was my neighbor. He actually lived right next door to where this particular thing happened. Some guy was parked in a car over there, and when this other guy who lived, I think, right next to him walked down, I was just coming home from work, and I heard pop, pop. And I was like, no way. And so my mom, she was like, what was that? Was that gunfire? I said, no, it was fireworks. She said, no, it sounds like it was gunfire. No, it was fireworks. Get inside the house. Oh, man. And then a little bit later, the police came. And of course, they were trying to get statements. And I know it's hard to do their job, but there was nobody in my neighborhood that wanted to talk to them. They wanted to be seen talking to them. They didn't even make it up to the driveway in most cases. We were all watching. And when they started to even look in our direction, we were all shaking our heads. And they just was like, okay, and they just, left it at that. Because they knew there's no way we're going to say anything like that. In fact, that neighborhood that we were in there was an oasis, because there were some projects around the corner. And I remember a couple of cops, off-duty police officers, got shot over there. And I know every 4th of July, they fired off their guns. Was so happy to move. I used to, sit there going, man, I moved out of New York to come here? No, I don't think so. You grew up near Decatur and Webster Avenue? Yeah. Do you know, like right off the Grand Concourse, there are some steps that go down to Webster? Do you know where those steps are, Lord of Shadows? Or, of course, steps that lead up from Webster. All right, hold on. Let's grab you, and you. Yeah, I saw Arby. I was all sitting there going, Arby, I see you. But she couldn't see me. But yeah, it was good to see her again. I hope that means she's gonna start streaming or making videos again or something. Impros Gaming, what is up, man? Good to see you. Oh. Call the Magnificent. And now he's asleep. See, Damadeus, yikes. What's up, yikes? Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I think I know what you're talking about. Says Damadeus, what you get in your vid spin? 4-star Warlock in it. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some. And see, the only thing that, if I open 5 of these crystals and I get the 4-star Warlock, I'm still gonna grind. It just means that I don't have to grind for him maybe the second round. and just do milestones. That's all. Like Spike. So yeah, man, years ago the Bronx was bad. Get marked for looking for someone the wrong way. You know, Lord of Shadows, to this day, I have a hard time looking people in the eyes because of that. It was something that I just learned. I can see people, I can see where they are, but I don't usually look them in the face, in the eyes. Just like, it's so funny, just like animals. You know, it was like a sign of aggression, and you had to be careful. You look somebody, you know, in the eye, and they'd be like, "What you looking at?" And there's a fight. It was ridiculous. People wonder why I don't want to go back there. No, I don't want to go back there. I had my fill growing up there. That's okay. You got 1.5 in for a Warlock so far. Good luck, man. I have no idea what he's going for, but we'll see. I'm not gonna go for him this round, and might not go for him next round. But I will open up some crystals. I would love to get him because he's funny looking. Honestly, he does have some utility. I do like his utility. That passive heal block can help a lot, and he has power control. So yeah, he can be useful. See, saving units for variant. Well, the funny thing is, I've already finished all the variants, and I spent no units on this last variant. So I've got units if I wanted to. Oh boy. Yep. Okay. More shield mode. Okay. There we go. Gold pool is rank 4, Sig 199. Wow. Thor Rag, rank 4, Sig 171. Oh, yeah. Now, that's some prestige right there. And I believe Warlock is the highest prestige tech champion. So, yeah, I think he's going to go high just because of that prestige. You know, I mean, I could be wrong. We'll find out. But that's my guess for right now. See, where are they? Near the little overpass. Near the overpass. No. This was 180. I think 182nd or 183rd off the Grand Concourse. You know, you hit like 182nd or 183rd, and you turn down, and there's a through street, but there's also a dead end over that way as well. It's not a dead end, but there is a dead end there. But if you don't go down the street where I lived and you just walk past it, which a lot of people did, you would walk straight down the steps, and down there was Webster Avenue. There was like a little mountain. I used to play on that mountain. Very dangerous. Could have broken myself up. One of the guys that lived with us, lived on my block, Slim Jim, he got thrown down that mountain, broke himself up. You know, we're little kids, so we didn't know the story until later. But he basically owed some people money, and they tossed him down that mountain. The story at that time was that he fell. And, you know, we're like, okay, well, we're little kids, and we play on the mountain, and, you know, our mamas told us not to play on that mountain, but we do it anyway. But what was he? Because he was an older boy, you know? You know, he was a teenager. And we were like, what was he doing playing on that mountain? But, you know, we were like, whatever. You know, we weren't thinking of anything. But yeah, later on, I found out what happened. owed some people money. They threw him down that mountain. And later on, he disappeared. I never knew what became of him. After he healed up and everything, he just disappeared. I don't know whether they killed him or what. Never saw him again. You know, they may have thrown him off, you know, thinking that they were going to kill him and then came back when they found out he was alive. I don't know. But yeah, I got a lot of horror stories from around that time, let me tell you. Enough that I'm not going even for a visit. Oh, who is that? Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. Let's keep going. I couldn't be bothered to figure out how to mute it. I have my phone forwarded, but it wasn't forwarding. So I just threw it over on my bed, away from the mic. Let's see. Yeah, I still got to finish variant 3 and start on 1. Oh yeah, well you need your units. Now variant 1, because I wanted to just get it done with, and it was so horrible, I didn't have good champions for it. But I did have 1 for each chapter that I could use that was rank 5. But I still didn't have good champions for it. But I ended up spending 4,000, little over 4,000 units on variant 1. Variant 2, I didn't have good, you know, extra large champions. My Venom was a 4-star, rank 3. I ranked him up for the last chapter. But what I ended up doing was heavy, parry, heavy, parry, heavy, pretty much all the way through. And I spent a little over 1,000 units on that one. And then this next variant, this last one, no units at all. And I think I used 5 revives. I'm not sure that I even used that many, but I believe it was about 5. It could have been 3 or 4, but not many at all. And I boosted when I was doing exploration. And that path that had Rogue on it, I don't remember exactly, but I believe I used Ghost boosted, you know, max power. And I think I lost her on that fight, but then came back in, used Sentinel, and then, you know, finished her off, finished the path. And then I think I ended up either losing him on the boss or just using a revive. I can't remember exactly how that went. Okay. Really? Back to back, huh? I can't even touch you. Just gonna keep firing those off in my face. Okay. You're a grinding machine? Hey, I likes to grind, at least when I have suicides on. Yeah, I'll be hitting this woo. Go on with yourself. Call the Magnificent. I am the Magnificent. Hey, Wallock. A 1-2, a 1-2. My name is Bismarck E. By far highest. Huh? Ah, E-Rock. No. No. You don't love me, and I know now. See, yep, I had a fight outside my building while I was tying my shoe. This kid walked past me, and I looked at him because I wanted to know who was walking past me. Naturally, yeah, exactly. You got it. See, only the people that's lived there understand how we are right now. You know, they're like, oh, he won't look me in the eye. He must be lying. No. Maybe he just came from a place where doing that was a sign of aggression. You know, I have to force myself to do that. I can do it. I just have to force myself because if I'm not thinking about it, I don't. Something else I tend to do that I didn't realize I did, but when I do look at someone, I don't look at their eyes, plural. Something that you guys might notice. Watch somebody one time. When they're talking to you and they're looking into your eyes, their eyes are constantly shifting back and forth from one eye to the next. That's the norm. Most people do that. I don't. I usually look at one of your eyes. Tell you, New York screwed a lot of people up, man. And the thing is, a lot of them is just habits formed when you were young, really hard to break. Haha, you and your tenacity. Now, I was going to take this guy up to rank 4, but I kept thinking, you know what? He's going to be, for me, a prestige rank up. He's good, but he's going to be mainly a prestige rank up. And I'm not going to use him, and I don't have the 6 stones to make him affect my prestige. On the other hand, Hood, I use all the time with Ghost. And I got, you know, my video on 6.2, I actually use Hood on the boss. And he did some work. I'm tempted to publish that one, but I may do some other chapters as well. I try to just sit down and get it all done one time. You know, AQ down, AW down, let's dive in and just get it done. But we'll see. I might weave in some Quest 2, because that's Sinister. I may just go ahead and bring in Hyperion. I heard he does very well for it. But we'll see. I don't mind, like, for me, if I can take him down using like 3 revives, I'm good. What else am I going to use these revives for? They're going to keep expiring. I think I just had 2 expire on me already. So gotta use them. And that's the best time. That's when you want to use them. You got a difficult boss like that. You know, get in there and say, I'm not opposed to brute forcing. You know, I'll go in, well, not with Mr. Sinister, but with some others. Like I think I did this with I think it was Crossbones. I brought in Corvus. Just went all out until he was about to heal. Quit the fight. Revive. Do it again. It went fast, and that's all I cared about. Get her done. You were closer to Fordham Road? Yes. Yes, Lord of Shadows. I was very close to Fordham Road. See, Variant 1 suck. Yeah, it does, Damadeus. Dang, these stories are scary. Oh, and Kerr, man. Tell you. That's why when Killer BZ was asking me, hey, you gonna go to New York City Comic Con? I was like, no. I will never set foot in New York City again if I can help it. Not fond memories there, let me tell you. I'm not even the same person that I was then. No, sir. Although at times, I wonder how many of the guys that I used to run with are even still alive. I know of at least 2 that are not. They died while I was in college. One to a crazed girlfriend he was living with. Had something to do with drugs, over some drugs. And the other one was on my block. And I remember he made the newspaper, and the newspaper had a story. It was wonderful how he was defending his neighborhood against these drug, addicts and everything. And I read it, and I said, wait, who? Because I knew him. And I was like, that don't even sound like him. But I was like, well, maybe he changed. Maybe he changed. It wasn't until many years later, a friend of mine who moved away was stuck at the airport right here in Georgia. And he gave me a call. And I was like, man, come on through. I was like, don't be staying there, because they were like, it was bad weather and they were going to have to spend the night or something like that. I was like, man, just come on over here. And I got the chance to talk to his mom, because we all lived on that block, but they moved away after I did. And she filled me in on what actually happened. And then I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. So the newspaper had him as a hero. But what ended up happening, the true story, where there was these 2 crack addicts, right? 2 crackheads. And these guys were tormenting them. And one of the guys, and it was all in front of his building. That's where this was happening. He saw them tormenting these crackheads. They were going to rob them. And he came out and said, let me get some of that. They had pulled out a machete. Okay, not the crackheads. The folks that were about to rob them had pulled out a machete. So they gave him the machete so that he could strong arm these guys. They fought him, overpowered him, took the machete, and stabbed him with it. That's how he died. Not as a hero. But of course, the newspapers only know what folks told them. Which is just one of the many reasons that I don't trust the news all that much. Because unless you were there, you really don't know what happened. Let's see. Trying to do what you did, Shadow. No items, 100% variant 3. Oh, I didn't use no items for the full exploration, Damadeus. I wasn't even trying to do that. For my initial completion, no items. And for most of the exploration, no items. But like I said, I think I used no more than 5. Because I had a bunch of level 1 revives in the overflow. And I still had them. I didn't touch any of my overflow for level 1 revives. But I did use 1 level 3. I remember that. And level 2, rather. Revive, one of the 40% ones. And I think I used about 3 or 4 level 1s. So it wasn't an itemless run, but I wasn't trying to do that anyway. But more power to you. It's definitely possible. I just wasn't trying to do it. Saw no reason to. See, I moved to Pelham Parkway area when I was about 12 and lived there with my entire life, basically. But growing up over there was terrible. Yeah, it was. Going to high school was bad. I had an ID card. I had to punch into school. We were frisked. Yeah. Wanded down. Now, here's the thing. When I was growing up, that wasn't a big thing. People weren't bringing guns to school at that time. They might bring a knife or some chains, but they weren't trying to bring guns to school. So a lot of that happened a little bit later. Yeah, all of that, the belongings, the x-ray stuff. I remember when that started and we were just like, wow. It was something else. We were like, what in the world is going on with the kid? We were like, what's going on with the kids today? You know, we had fights, fist fights, knives, and like I said, some chains. I remember the teachers had to ban certain belts because we would have a belt that had a chain on it that doubled as a weapon. So you get into a fight, you take that belt off, pull that chain out, whap whap. It was funny. One guy had one. He was a big guy, and his pants did not fit him without that belt. It was hilarious. Because the teacher was like, nope, you ain't coming to school without it, with that belt on like that. And he went around for the whole day holding his pants up. So is where Comic-Con area bad? I have no idea, Billy D. Remember, my memories are from the 70s and the 80s. That's where my memories are of the Bronx. Last time I was there was in 1989. Last time I went for a visit. So it's been a while. Been a while. Things have changed, so I've heard. I still have family over there. And my neighbor, this is kind of awesome though, but there was a girl that I've known almost as long as I've known my sister. I should tell you something. We grew up together, literally. I remember when we met at school. I think we were in kindergarten. I can't remember. And then she moved next door to us. So we literally grew up next to each other like that, together. Later on, of course, we went to high school together. When college came, she went to a different college than I did. I went to visit her a couple of times at her college. And she came to visit me at mine. She got married, had a whole gaggle of kids, like 5 kids. For one guy, same guy at least. And her parents, I remember when her parents passed away. And apparently her father, you know, because they had bought that house. And her parents left her the house. Like, her mom passed away first. Her dad, well, he was an alcoholic. No nice way to say it. But when he passed away, you know, she apparently was the inheritor of that little house there. She got divorced, moved back over there. So right now she lives in the house that she grew up in. So she's still on that block. So I still hear from her. She came to visit, I think 3 times now. She knows I'm not coming over there to visit, and she knows why. But she came down here to visit several times. I think she thought about moving down here too. But she has so many connections and ties over there that she's probably not going to move down here. But she seriously considered it. And I would have loved it. I don't have any female friend that's closer than she is. Not a one. So did they have color TV then? Funny you should ask that, Damadeus. The first TVs I ever saw were not in color. Now, I can't tell you if color TVs were available. I never looked it up. But in my house, our first TV was not color. It was a black and white TV. And I remember when we got our first color television. We got our first color television, a VCR. I was one of the few people that knew how to program the thing because I was always a techie. That's why I went into computers. But yeah, eventually we ended up with like 3 different TVs, 3 or 4 TVs in the house. One was in the kitchen. That was the TV that my mom, my grandmother, great-grand, when they all got together, when my grand aunt came over to visit, they all went to that TV. There was one in the living room, which most of us kids would use. Sometimes I actually, just to tell you how entrepreneurial I was when I was a kid, I made popcorn and charged my friends in the neighborhood to come over and watch movies like Tron. This is back on VHS. My dad spent like $80 to buy the Tron VHS tape. And I rented out some space. I charged them. I didn't, my family was tickled that I was doing these kinds of things because, I didn't buy the popcorn. I didn't share the profits or anything. See, I didn't get an allowance. You know how kids get an allowance? I did not get an allowance. The one thing my dad did, he gave me a job. I got $20 a week for coming over to his job and doing some data entry and helping out on the computer. Man, just thinking about that, a lot of the folks that I was there with are passed away now. All right, let's see. Put a coin? Nah, it wasn't that old. Sad that I know what you're talking about, though, but no. Ho-ho, Momo. $80. Yeah, Damadeus. Let me tell you, Damadeus. Hold on, need to get this Annihilus. I don't like fighting him. Hold on, let me see. Okay, got you, butt. Skadoosh. Okay, but yeah, $80. See, VHS tapes for movies that had recently come out. So here's how things went. So a movie like Tron was in the theaters. And it did not make it to VHS until they milked that thing. You did not expect to see the VHS tape of a movie that was in the theaters for maybe a year after the movie left the theaters. Maybe. Okay? And the newer the movie, so if it was just released on VHS, then yeah, you're going to pay top dollar, $80, depending on the movie, of course. Tron was very, very popular. We also had the Dark Crystal. So yeah, them things were expensive. Now, if you waited, of course, the price went down. Older movies that weren't that popular, they did not cost that much. All right. Oh no, what you got going on, girl? Ran right into my fist. Where you running? Oh, snap. See, the scariest thing that happened to me is my dyslexia and ADHD. Well, that's pretty scary, Anchor. The remote control for TV in our house was who was closest to it. You know what? You know what, Billy D? Because see, Billy D is older than I am, so he's right there. He knows. Here's a story for you, Billy D. So when my nephew, I forget how old he was, but he was young, okay? And I remember that the remote control's batteries had died. And he sat there not knowing what to do. Now, all of us lived at a time where we didn't have remotes, right? So he was just like, the remote is not working. What? And he honestly did not know what to do. And we laughed because we realized he's never seen the television work without the remote. He did not know that was even possible. So we laughed, before we could get some batteries, we just went over to the TV, popped open the panel, and, you had your manual controls right there. Now see, a lot of TVs these days don't even have that. If you don't have the remote, you're done. But it was just so funny because he has never seen that. We had a good laugh about that and just shook our heads. We always use the remote. No reason not to, The Bronx ain't that bad yet? I hope not, Lord of Shadows, man. See, I am back in black. Yeah, Momo. See, wait, that's not even 10 featured calves. What? Oh, $80. Gotcha. Yeah, it's amazing how much people are spending these days. Whoops. I don't know why I keep on trying to evade that. And it's such a long stun, too. And then she's got her living strands up. But I got something for her. Eat all this, girl. All about you, girl. Sharky Bay, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see, these kids don't know about the black and white TVs and the VHS Betamax tapes, $50 to $100. Yep, exactly. What's up, Pedro? Say, which Tron are you talking about? The original, of course. What other Tron would I be talking about that just came out on VHS tape? Not this remake. Talking about the original. Oh, ow, oh, come on. Because this Tron was actually more of a sequel. I think that's how you would say it. Yeah, it was a sequel from the first one. El Nino, what's up? Yeah, Ricochet, Dark Crystal. I have done this. I have brought you the Gelfling. People probably don't know what I'm talking about with a Gelfling. But I know you know what I'm talking about with the Gelflings. I was so mad because when my father passed away, we had a lot of folks stealing that stuff. And when we went to look for some of those videos, they were gone. Because, of course, some of the guys that my father was helping were on drugs. And those tapes, they sold for quite a bit. And they could get a nice set of drugs. Miguel, what's up? See, who to rank 455, Sabretooth or Killmonger? I would do Killmonger. I like Killmonger more than I like Sabretooth. personally. %1 health. I love being on the floor, so I would change stations. My dad and me were jokers, so when Ma was looking, I'd change it with the sweeping brush. She used to hit the telly. Man. And do you remember how much of a pain those VHS, the VCRs were? I actually opened up the panel and had to adjust it so that we could get less snow. Folks don't know about snow and the battle to get a clear picture. Oh, man. Y'all got it? Lucky. I used to often think, man, my father would have loved to see the technology of today. Oh, you shouldn't have hit me like that, Howard. All right. It's all about you, girl. Okay. Getting down to the last bit here. Come on. What you got? What you got? Yeah, we'll do that. That's probably not a good one, but whatever. First Tron, very helpful. Yep, the original. It's the one that started them all. Well, I'll tell you, I was excited when I heard Tron. I remember playing the video game. Those light cycles. Oh, man. That was an awesome game. Okay. Do not rob me of this fight. Y'all all saw it. I won. Now, come on. I'm going to have to restart it after this anyway, it looks like. Come on. Really? Okay. Let's restart it real quick before we go on to the next fight, because it needs to be restarted. See, when my dad wanted to watch TV, I was the remote. Yeah, El Nino. For a little bit, that is exactly what it was. The one from 1982? Yeah, Momo. That be the one. All right, let's get some all right. Let's see. Phalanx crystals. Dun da da da. 5. No, we're not opening them right now on this stream. You're crazy. But y'all saw it here first. So there will be a video. I also have 2 rook crystals as well that I got. So yeah, I'm gonna have a nice little opening. Woohoo! Come on, Medusa. Kamehameha! 1% health. I don't even understand how they don't think that's a thing. Does anybody know? Have they ever made a statement on that 1% thing? Even to say maybe it's a visual thing or anything? All right. Hey, what's that? Why am I powered up? Oh, dungeon boost. Okay. I was sitting there going, I know I didn't do it. Boom, chicka, chicka. Chick, 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 chick. Boom. The fresh princess who I am. Told my mother that I never make a whack jam. But sometimes I get nervous and start to stutter. And then I fumble every word I utter. So I just try to chill. But it gets worse and worse still. I need the crowd to kick it to it. I tell you, he was one of my favorites, man. His raps were just fun. He just had fun on the mic. Loved his rhymes, man. Always upbeat and just enjoying himself. Come on, Iron Patriot. Everybody mad when they pull you. Show them what you got. Yep, Iton's still going. But not for much longer here. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Folks don't know about NYC Public Library's Encyclopedia Britannica. Oh man. I remember when I got a kid's version of the encyclopedias. And the New York City Library, that was like my second home. I would go there with a shopping bag and just get a bunch of books. Yeah, I was a reader from when I was young. Always. Man, let me tell you. The trips to the library and see where we lived, Lord of Shadows, where I lived, I could walk over to the library. It was a little ways. I'm trying to remember exactly where it was. It's been so long, but I actually did walk over there or take the train, but usually I just walked on over there. Oops. I forgot I was fighting. Just stopped fighting, stopped attacking, just catching it. I would not mind awakening my Iron Man. A little bit of extra safety. Little heal. Oh, that's right. Darn you, Heimdall. Nah, I'm not going to hit him with an L3. Take too long. But yeah, there's people that don't even know what a library is. Never been in one. Never stepped foot in a library. I just have to shake my head. I got to get the timing on his L1 better. Trying to move straight into the dungeons or need a break. What I may do, because I still haven't gotten my 550s, but I'm not going to do that on stream. So after the stream, I'm still going to be doing arena for just a little bit. Doesn't take long. Whoops. Probably another 20, 30 minutes maybe. But I need to go get something to drink and maybe nibble on. And I'll just, and we can do dungeons right after that. Because then they'll be on cooldown and then we'd be straight. Yeah, what's a library? What does it have? Momo. Oh, man. I remember playing Double Dragon. Oh, snap. Double Dragon was my jam, man. We played that game and finished it every day at lunchtime with one move, just that one back hit. We actually could finish the entire game with it. It was amazing. All right, we got about 5 minutes before I'm going to end it. So let's go ahead and just keep going. Is anybody else streaming? I don't know. Let's see. El Nino, pretty soon there will be no more bookstores. I know. It's a shame because a lot of times I'd actually rather have a book. I don't even go for the ebooks a lot of times. I actually rather have the paper copies of books when I'm reading them in many cases. I don't know why. I just prefer it. But now you got ebooks, audiobooks. There's no need to have the paper. And I did start reading ebooks and listening to some audiobooks for some stuff. Especially now since I tend to be grinding arena. Not a whole lot of time to grind arena and read a book. So audiobooks are awesome. But yeah, I remember, man. Imagine this, El Nino. Blockbuster, all the video stores, they went bye-bye. I think the only one around here, not a store, but the only way you could rent movies around here was a Redbox. That was about it. Blockbusters all closed up, and I still have some DVDs. I think I still have them because I had a gold membership at Blockbuster, so you did not have a return time. You basically could rent whatever you wanted. You know, you had a limit, and you could bring it back whenever you were done, but you just couldn't rent until you rent any more until you brought the other ones back. But you paid every month for this membership, and I had that. And I remembered the last time I went to go return the DVDs because I felt like watching a movie that day, and it was closed. And the sign on it was like, return your videos to the other location. So I went to the other location. It was closed too. I was like, what in the world is going on? So I called them up, and he was like, yeah. He said, let me see which ones are in your area. There were no more not Blockbuster, Hollywood Video. He's like, there's no more Hollywood Videos in your area. I was like, what? What happened? He was like, there is one, but it was like a ways away. And I said, you know what? You know, whatever. He said, well, we can send you a return kit. You know, just give me your information. I was like, no, that's okay. And I didn't even bother returning them. Or requesting a return kit or anything like that. And I don't think they ever cared. I was never billed again either, so they were done. I was like, man. And see, at that time, I didn't even know about Redbox. I had never heard of it. KT is streaming. All right, cool. We'll probably hit him up then. See, I'm working until 5 if we can pull it off by then. Otherwise, I'll be on the move for a few hours, but just shoot me a message. Okay. Like I said, it'll be probably in another 30 minutes. But I will shoot you a message. Whoops. Whoa. He tried to hit me. So I prefer the actual text. Interlibrary loan, a lot of material, and it comes as PDFs. I have to print it. Yeah, see, some of us, I just do not. I can read it online, but my preference Yeah. Blockbusters always nickel and dime me. Yeah, Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, used to go all the way over there. Yeah, Momo. I still like actual books. Still prefer them. All right, let's grab you, and you. And this will be the last one. Let's see, I love those rental machines outside the grocery store. Yeah, that's Redbox. And see, I didn't know anything about them until all the other stores that I used to go to went bye-bye. And then I was like, well, what is this Redbox? Because people were telling me you're just going to have to Redbox it. I'm like, what? So I went online, registered up, which was free. And I was able to reserve rentals. So like before I left from work, if I felt like a movie, I would just go online, scroll through, see what they had available, and then reserve it at the one near my house. And then on the way home, swing by, pick it up, and then I was watching it. And that was before I got into, streaming Netflix or anything like that. Netflix, I believe at the time, was just doing DVD rentals and things like that. I don't think they had the streaming service yet. Not sure. Because I don't remember hearing anything about their streaming until much later. But I do remember hearing about their DVD rentals, and I was like, why bother doing that? Because if I want to watch a movie, it was more on an impulse, It wasn't like a regular thing. So it'd be like, I'm about to leave from work, and I'm like, ooh, I had a rough day. I feel like watching a comedy. And so I just swing by, go browse, grab a comedy or a martial arts flick, and call it a day. But, all right, guys. That is going to do it. Anthony, could you post up a link to KT's stream? If you would, if you're still here. I was going to make one, but make a command that popped up the links to the different YouTubers. But I realized that the live stream link might change, be different, something or other. So I might do that. All right, Ricochet, thanks, man. We're going to go raid KT. So if you guys already have his link and know where to go, I will be there, and I'll probably hang out there for the next 20, 30 minutes if he streams for that long, while I grind out the rest of this arena. And maybe even while I do some dungeons with items. But remember, hashtag out of the shadows. Out of the shadows. I can't go. Okay, Anthony just popped up the link. Great. All right, so follow that link. I will see you in KT stream. Take care, everyone. And you all have a blessed day.